Good afternoon, everyone. How you all are doing? If anyone can hear me, please let me know. Want to make sure everything is okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I see we have Christopher Pinnock in the house. How are you doing? We have Grandma Renaissance here today. Hi, Grandma Renaissance. How you doing? Thank you for coming. We have RG Homestead. RG Arizona Homestead. How you doing today? So today our talk is in regards to range day, being prepared at the range. Safety is always important. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me cut this off. Hi, Brian Lynn. How you doing? Gosh, I cannot get this thing off. Okay, there it goes. Sorry about that. Hi, Brian Lynn. How you doing today? So, I'm on mute. Okay. It's not showing mute on my end. Hi, Chan Moss Farm. How you doing? Can anyone else hear me? Hey, Vision Preparedness. How you doing today? Thank you, Starduster, and thank you for coming today, sis. I appreciate that. Okay, awesome. But today we are discussing range day, being prepared when you go to the range and being safe when you go to the range. And awesome. Awesome. So, range day safety is very important. And I know I've heard a lot of people say, why do I need all of those items when I go to the range? Well, going to the range, you need to be prepared. You need to um, have a firearm. You need to have eye protection and ear protection. That's both of those are forms of safety. Hey, Kentucky Survival 76, how you doing today? Thank you for coming as well. Hey, Christopher Pinnock, how you doing? I appreciate that vision preparedness. So, like I was saying, you want to have forms of protection when you go to the gun range. As I mentioned before, you want to have your eye protection and your ear protection. RG Homestead said his range is 40 feet from my front door. And see, that's good. That's what I'm planning to do is have a range where I can just walk outside and shoot. But even though you have a range that is within a certain amount of feet from your front door, you still want to practice safety. Hi, blind guy, his wife, their life. How you doing? Yes, yes, you got to have that your ear protection at the gun range. And that's awesome. You do have that. Hey, Crafty Mom Creations, how you doing today? Good to see you. So when you have, or when you go to the range, you need to have all the necessary items for protection. Hey, Brian. Hi, Billy at My Fly Family. How you doing today? Hi, Carbon Q. How you doing today? Good to have you here. That's awesome. You're doing wonderful. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles. How you doing? Good to see you. And everyone, I want you to type triple threat, all one word, in the message box, the comment box, and Nightbot will drop your link. I'm gonna say it like Lashes, since Lashes is gone for a little while. I miss my friend, but she said calls it the robot. So if you type triple threat, all one word, in the comment section, the robot will drop your link. Hey, Canal Preppers Argentina, how you doing? Hey, Wendy at Hardneck Farms, how you doing today? We got GT Junior Grows at Alaska in the house. How you doing? But we're discussing safety at the gun range, and it can also apply to your everyday life, which I do. I practice safety at all times. But when you go to the gun range, you absolutely want to
safety at all times.
Sorry about that.
But
I went over to YouTube to drop the link and pin it at the top. And that's why you heard the double sound of me talking, however you say it. But I had went over to pin that link to the top of the message box. So if anyone wants to come up along with me and discuss your safety measures you are taking when you go to the gun range, what do you have in your range bag? I know I put up a thumbnail which showed some of the things that I do have in my range bag, and I will go over those. I may not be picking those up, but I will be naming everything that I do have. Let's see who came in. Hey, TLC in the garden, how you doing today? Good to have you here, Wendy. Hey, Marlon Newberry, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad you was able to catch one this time. That's awesome. Hey, Badass 93 Stain, good to see you, bro. Oh, yes. Wendy says, make sure you watch Triple Threat Firearms in Defense video on the Last Chance Cook-Off collaboration. It's amazing. Yes, I was involved in a Last Chance Cook-Off collaboration where we had to prepare a meal outside, and I did some shrimp and grits. So you all can catch that video after this live. Yes. Hey, Christopher. Oh, I did speak to you. I'm sorry. Keep calling your name. Hey, Audrey. Living life. How you doing? Good to see you here. You at the beach. Well, throw it up in our face. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Well, I know you are. Vision Preparedness, thank you. He said, smash that like button, folks. And subscribe if you have not. Appreciate that. But like I was saying, everyone, you need to have safety first. Always. Your life depends on it. When it comes to going to the range, you want to have an IFAK, a trauma bag, a medical kit, whatever you want to call it. You need to have that on you. Hey, Bob 942, how you doing today? Good to see you here. Hey, Run It Over Gardening Live. How you doing? Hey, Crafty Leo. Good to see you here. So, like I was saying, everyone, have your medical bag, your IFAK trauma bag, whatever you want to call it, with you when you go to the gun range. And the most important thing to have when it comes to safety at a gun range is a tourniquet. You will need to have two tourniquets on you at all times. Two tourniquets. You want to have chest seals. You want to have quick clot. You want to have wound packing gauze. You want to have ace ace bandages. Any type of compression bandages, you want to have those. Hey outdoors with Big Matt, how you doing? Good to have you here today. Hello, Black Point Dexter. How you doing today? Thank you for coming. Yes, please, safety first. I know you can have fun at a gun range, but it's always important to be safe because you can't have fun if you're not safe, because that may be your last time out there trying to have fun. So that's why I say please have any necessary items you need when it comes to an emergency, and always be safe. Practice safe firearm handling even at a gun range. Hey, Callie Pooh Homesteading. Kelly Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming in today. Let me go back up here to the chat. That's good. You're doing good. Crafty Leo said, I was thinking about coming down there next week. Oh, she talking to badass, but I don't want to drive. Oh, I know that feeling. Chime Moss Farm said, I sliced my finger at a range while testing out my 9mm and I needed a first aid kit. Right. Anything can happen at the gun range. Anything could happen. And that's why it's so important to have um, a medical kit with you at all times. Hey, Chilla, Indiana Carl, how you doing today? Good to have you. Oh, thank you, Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Thank you. And she said, forgot our protection and you snatched a belt, no tourniquets, quick clot. Yeah, you have to have those tourniquets, at least two per person, and quick clot and chest seals. And a lot of people do slice their fingers when they're going, trying to pull back their slides, or when they have their finger in the incorrect spot on their weapon. So it does happen, but you have to be careful. Callie Pooh Bear said, can't reach out and say hi yet. Give me about 15 minutes and I'll be stationary. Okay. Hey, the Bud Files. How you doing today? Good to have you here. But like I was saying, everyone, when you go to the gun range, you need to have you a range bag. When you're transporting your firearms, you want to make sure you do not carry your firearms in a range bag per se, unless your range bag is specifically designed to carry a firearm in it. Some of them are built to where they have the compartments for you to insert your firearm in there. I do not have one of those. I carry a firearm case. Is TSA approved as well, which I fly with that when I'm flying to different states. I have my firearm in there. So that's what I have when it comes to transporting my firearm. And mainly that is for my extra firearms that I plan to use when I go to the gun range, what I plan to train with. But 99% of the time, or 100% of the time, really, I'm carrying a firearm on my hip. Hey, Container Crops, how you doing? You say you just passing through, cooking and can't stay. See you all soon. Hello, everyone. See you all soon. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you stopping by. Cooking sounds good. Crafty Mom Creation said, question for you about your license. Yes, ma'am. Which question you have? He said, I had a blast injury shooting a revolver back in the day. Luckily, I had a first aid kit on me. Absolutely. Anything can happen at those gun ranges. I had an incident with ricocheting. So it's very important to have a first aid kit with you at all times. RG Arizona Homestead says safety is great, but you have to know your weapon. And if you don't have someone that know about your weapon to help you, absolutely. That's why I say you have to know your weapon as well. I did a video on that. You want to know how to operate your weapon. You need to know how to break down your weapon. So it's very important to know all about that weapon that you are shooting to prevent any form of injuries. Badass said he getting his tan on. No, I'm not. How far am I from Augusta? Um, Less than 2 hours. Yeah, less than 2 hours. Okay, I appreciate that vision preparedness. I appreciate you coming up when you get home. Let's see. Hey, big chap, how you doing today? Good to have you here in the chat. But like I was saying, you want to have a range bag with you at all times. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing today? You want to have a range bag, and you also want to have a travel case for your firearms. The one that I have in the thumbnail is just for that will hold a couple of my handguns. If I was going to shoot, if I was going to shoot rifles or shotguns, they'll be in a different case. Crafty Mom said, I was told you're unable to get your license if you hold a medical card. Hint, hint. Is this information correct? Yes, that is correct. If I'm thinking the medical card you're saying, um, if you, if it's in regards to having a medical card for medical marijuana, or you're saying medical card when it comes to if you are in a facility or have been in a facility, is a certain amount of years that you have to be out of a facility in order for you to get your concealed carry permit. But not all states require that. But in the state of Georgia, they just went constitutional, so you don't have to have a concealed carry permit. You don't have to have a concealed carry permit to um, possess a firearm in public, open carry or concealed carry here in Georgia. Right. You have to ask the questions. Yeah, in every state, gun laws are different. Oh, thank you. Hold on one second. Thank you so much, Big Chap. I am almost positive you can't if you have the medical card at Crafty Mom Creations, right? You are a risk. That pretty much that's a risk, a liability. Blind guy, his wife, their life said, I don't care for the gun range, but Corey loves it when even while blind, he used to shoot as a kid when he could see. Anything I can do to keep him safe when he goes with friends. Absolutely. Yeah. S- Still, like you said, still go to the gun range, even though he do have that disability. You said you love Augusta, Georgia. I did catering at the golf course 2 years for a golf tournament. Okay, so you're not far from Georgia, huh? Or you're in Georgia, Marlon? Right, you can't mix the two. Yeah. Yep, that is true. So you in Florida. Chime Most Farms, you in Austell. Okay, I used to live in Lithia Springs, around the corner from Austell. I had to leave the city. How you doing, Back to Nature? Good to have you here. Good to see you too, Joe Morgan. So what we're discussing today is about being prepared, being safe at the gun range. You said GT Junior Grows at Alaska said he keep forgetting the laws change state to state in regards to stuff like that. Absolutely, it changes. Hey Joseph, how you doing? Joseph Bishop Backwood Survival. Good to see you. You was in DeKalb County, Georgia. Okay. So your drive to Augusta wasn't that far. You went straight down 20. Okay. Like I said, you want to have um a carrying case. You never want to transport a loaded firearm before you put your handgun down after firing your handgun and doing training. You want to clear your handgun. I have a video on how to properly clear your handgun as well. So never store a hot firearm. Right. You have to have a first aid kit, the IFAK or medical bag, all of those, because in those um, you want to have your tourniquets. I have a tourniquet that's going to be on my medical bag and a tourniquet that I put on my belt on my waist while I'm at the range. So you want to have all the those two either on you or next to you while you're at the gun range. And in that medical bag, you want to have, we're going to go over that, all the necessary medical needs that you want to keep inside your range bag. I hook mine on the outside of my range bag, my IFAK. So, like, I'm gonna go back to transporting that firearm. You want to properly transport it. Do not, Right, Joe Morgan. You take loaded firearms to the range all the time, but it's usually your carry gun. Absolutely. The one that be on my persons is going to be loaded. And that I always keep one, even while I'm training, whichever handgun that I'm training with, that's separate from my carry gun as well at times, because while I'm at the range, I'm in an outdoor range, which is out in the deep woods. So you're out there by yourself sometime. You want to have a handgun that is ready and available for you to defend yourself, even if you're at the gun range, depending on where you're located. Even if you're out in the rural areas, you want to have that on you. I see someone coming here. Hey, African Dreaming, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey there, Mr. Soulful, Mr. Soul 47. Good to have you here today. Let's see if anyone else came in. Hey, Audacity Dawning, how you doing today? Good to have you. That's right, GT Junior. You got to have at least one handgun ready and available when you're at the gun range. And Joe Morgan said, that's what I do too. I carry a different gun if I shoot my carry gun, because I usually still run errands out and about on way to and from. It's a kind of a drive, right? And also, even when it comes to your carry handgun, you still want to try to shoot a few rounds out of that as well, just to get yourself familiar in the feeling of shooting your defense rounds out of your training gun. Do it every now and then, but not, you don't have to do it often. But just to get the feel of it, because that shooting your training rounds is a different feel from your defense rounds. Hey, Storms, Radios, and Cats, how you doing? Good to have you here. And thank you for the compliment. Blind guy, his wife, their life said, thanks. I'll be sure to send a medical kit recorder when he goes to the range. He doesn't carry loaded firearms. I don't want him looking like the movie I'm going to get you, sucker. Now that was a iconic movie back in the days. Yes, it was. Hey, the Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. How you doing today? Thank you for coming in. But anyone, if you want to come up on the panel, I do have a link pinned at the top. I'm sorry. Hey, Nicole Groves, how you doing today? And welcome to my live. I appreciate you. And everyone, please type triple threat in the comment section, and Nightbot will drop your link for you, please. I want everyone to connect with each other. So you want to have, I say, your tourniquets. You want to have your chest seals. You want to have your quick clots. You want to have your ace bandages. You want to have your compression bandages. You want to have your wound packing gauze. You want to have your shears for cutting clothing off if need be. Hey, Cynthia. Where is it? Cynthia living with MS. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Hey, Odom's Homestead. How you doing? Good to have you here. RG Arizona Homestead said, I love the new shooters. They look like they come from a tactical shop. Every item they can sell them. Right. But it's so important to have certain things when you go to a gun range. And that is your medical bag, which they call an IFAK trauma kit. You want to have that. You want to have a range bag to include some of your gun gear in there as well. And you want to have a gun case. You want to have targets. You can have the small targets, or you can have the life-size targets as well, depending on what type of training you're going to be doing. You want to have training ammo. Always take training ammo with you. You want to have spare magazines. You want to have also um, magazine holders. Hold on one second. But that's what you want to have when you go to the gun range. You want to have, like I said, your ear protection and your eye protection as well. Hey, 9 Acres Family Farm, how you doing today? Good to see you. One of my first time panel members. Hey, first time fishing adventures. Good to see you here. Joseph Bishop Backwoods Survival said he keep tampons in his first aid kit in the Marines for gunshot wounds. Right. I've heard people use those to for the can't even get the word out, to stop the bleed when it comes to open wounds. Hey, Fed Up American, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Vision Preparedness. You said you catching your first live subbed after Vision Preparedness stream. Okay, thank you so much, Fed Up American. I remember you in his live. Black Point Asher said my high school crush was in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Oh my goodness. You enjoying your baby you purchased a few months ago, GF12AR. That's nice. Glad you got one. Yes. Yes, indeed. And Bob 942 said, keep your med kit dry and clean. Absolutely. And RG Arizona Homestead said, if you're going out in the woods along to a range, make sure you let someone know that you are going and the time you should be back. Correct. You want to let someone know where you're going and what time you're coming back. Yeah. It was something on the news where someone was supposed to be back from hunting at a certain time. They never made it back. They sent the police out and they found their bodies. That's so sad. Someone murdered them. Badass 93 Stang said tampons make a good fire starter tinder. I seen those that shape the tinder that's shaped just like the fire, just like tampons. Hey Erica, my fly family, how you doing? And thank you for coming. Hey Juicing with Jay, good to see you. Yes, thank you. 9 Acres Family Farm. Yeah, I was saying earlier about telling everyone to go check out my last chance cook-off video that I had posted on Saturday. So you all please check that video out. 9 Acres Family Farm is the host of that last chance cook-off. And if you type hashtag last chance cook-off, you will be able to go to all the videos that are uploaded for that last chance cook-off. And maybe some of you all would like to be involved in that cook-off next year. So they say they will be having it next year as well. So please go over and check out hashtag last chance cook-off. And you can check out 9 Acres Family Farm. And 9 Acres, please drop your link so everyone can connect with you as well and get to those videos you may have posted for the last chance cook-off. Hey, Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisor, how you doing? And thank you for coming in today. Crafty Mom Creation said, I'm still in shock. They don't trust medical card to hold a firearm, but anytime Dick and Harry can go by. Right. It slips by for those who, if they're not doing the proper handgun background, and if someone is is giving people handguns. They buying them off the street. They buying them from gun shows where you don't have to have a background check done. So yeah, until they do better when it comes to people getting their hands illegal people getting their hands on firearms, it's going to always be a problem. But I guess they're trying to handle what they can handle right now by um, not trusting it with people who have the medical cards. But I see it as same thing as drunk drivers. Why sell the alcohol when alcohol can cause someone to do even greater damage than a firearm as well? It's just my opinion. Let's see if anybody else came in and if anybody else had any comments. You know, you make a fire with just rust in a tampon also. Okay, I didn't know you can use rust. RG Arizona Homestead said an old friend of mine died in an open range and he was not recovered for a week. Wow. Yeah. Being out there, that's why it's been difficult for me to go out to the gun range by myself lately. I normally have two male gun buddies that I do frequent the range with, but their schedules are a little different from mine because we used to go almost every day. But I haven't been going as much as I need to go. But it's very dangerous when you go to the gun range, even if it's an open gun range, indoor gun range or outdoor gun range. Thank you so much, Runneth Over Gardening Live. My fly family and Erica, y'all cracking me up. Thank you so much, 9 Acres Family Farm, for dropping that link. Y'all can go and check out everyone that was involved in the Last Chance Cook-Off. Black Poindexter said, how many people use firearms after drinking? That is never addressed. Absolutely. They allow people to even go to bars in restaurants that have bars or drink at a restaurant and they're carrying a firearm. And to me, that's just not the thing. I don't drink, so that's something I don't have to worry about. But it's important for everyone to be responsible when it comes to being a firearm owner. Do not drink, do not consume any form of drugs at all. So that's my spiel on that. But just be a responsible firearm owner. Hey Tia Drungo, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Right, it's a double-edged sword. It really is. And thank you so much, 9 Acres Family Farm, for dropping links. But everyone, you can type triple threat. But thank you so much, 9 Acres Family Farm. Cynthia Living with MS said, this is my first time on your channel, so I want to know, do you have a video on what to take in consideration when buying a firearm? I don't have a video per se just on what to do when you want to buy a firearm, but I do have a video on my 3 top concealed carry firearms, and I discuss in that video you want to get a firearm that would suit you, what you're comfortable with, but you want to go to a gun range and try out different handguns to see what fits your hand best, what caliber you are able to tolerate, because every caliber, some are powerful than others. So depending on your body frame, some people may say that they can't handle certain things, but I read your story on your channel. So I have built up my strength, so I'm able to shoot everything. So that's something that you need to take in consideration as well. So I would say go to a gun range where you can rent out firearms and see what do you like best, what you are comfortable with. But I have a few handgun videos that you can check out as far as concealed carry, and they're small and compact as well. Back to Nature said, "How I wish I know how to use guns." You wish you knew how to use guns, you're saying? Nicole Groves said, "Yes, I know a mom that lost her little girl from a stray bullet that was shot from a gun range." Yes, that is so sad, and it happens. It happens a lot. I know I couldn't live close to a gun range, but a gun range that I do frequent has had a lot of complaints because there is a they live out in it's a rural area, so they have the curbside dumpsters where it's a attendant that works there and it's gated for the people who live out there. They bring their dumpster to that dump site. Well, that dump site has a shed out there that the attendant seats in, and that shed has been shot multiple times from stray bullets coming from that gun range. And in order for that bullet to hit that shed, it crosses the road, a main road that you have to travel to get to that gun range. So that's why I say it's very important you know how to operate your handgun, because if you're not shooting your handgun properly, your rounds will go over that berm. So it's very important you know how to operate your handgun. And so we won't have any issues or senseless deaths as it did. Like she said, her mom lost her little girl from a stray bullet that came from a gun range. And when we go to the gun range, I will discuss proper range etiquette while we're at the gun range. It's so important that we go over those rules with you at a gun range to prevent any accidents. So when you go to a gun range, it's not to go there to be, it is, you have fun, but it's just not to go there and pop off rounds. It's you going there to learn and to be safe the entire time that you're at that gun range. Hey, Mountain Moon Adventures, thank you for coming. He said, "Hey, pretty lady, can't stay. Goat is frisky today. Just stopped in to say hello and show my support. And thank you for your kindness. Take care, Hammy. Thank you for coming. I truly appreciate it. And I can catch up with you later." Yes, like Urban Garden Chronicle said, type triple threat to get your link dropped. So Mountain Moon, if you're still in here, please type triple threat in the message box so your link can be dropped, please. Let's see if we got any more. You're welcome, Cynthia Living with MS. You're so welcome. And Black Poindexter said, "Facts. You can carry a firearm into a bar that has less than 51% of their income from alcohol sales here in Texas. Can be a dangerous situation." Absolutely. It is so dangerous. When I see people at restaurants or bars, I wonder if they have a firearm on them. But even though I don't drink, I just refuse to go sit at a bar because I don't want any kind of confrontation if someone do see me with a firearm. Nicole Groves says she practiced with 5 different firearms. That's awesome. That's how you do it. You train with several different firearms to see what's best for you. It really is. You're welcome, Cynthia, living with MS. Okay, see you later, GT. You got to do some paperwork. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, you can't afford to buy a firearm in the Philippines, too costly. Okay, I understand. I sure wish you could. I don't know. I can't live without a firearm. I just can't. It's like a part of me is part of my body. It goes with me everywhere, even to the bathroom. Especially if I'm home by myself, it goes to the restroom with me. Hey, Missouri Outlaw Randy, how you doing today? So glad to see you. How you and Miss Shannon been doing? Let's see. Hey, learning to grow my own. How you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Shannon. I didn't know you was in here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Rip Curl Readiness. How you doing today? I appreciate you coming through. He said most areas have people who will let you rent and shoot a selection of firearms for ladies or men or people with grip issues, strength issues. The Smith& Wesson Shield EZ was made for them in 9mm and 380. Great pistol. Thank you for that advice. Thank you. Yes, so anyone, if y'all can read this message when it comes to ladies and men with grip issues, because I deal with grip issues, but I've regained majority of my strength in my hands, so I can shoot anything right now. So that's the good thing. But I know a lot of people deal with arthritis. I know a lot of my elderly family members, they have arthritis, and they ask me about what can they use, what type of firearm would fit them best. And a lot of them don't like the magazines because some magazines they don't like a firearm with magazines because it's hard for them to put rounds in that magazine due to them having arthritis. Mountain Moon Adventures. Here during hunting season, I have to wear orange just to sit around my front yard. Folks coming from sea to just shoot at anything that moves. Prefer it's not me. Absolutely. See, a lot of people don't know how to properly handle or go shooting. They shoot at anything, which is wrong. You're only supposed to shoot um, uh, at whatever you're hunting. That's what you're supposed to shoot at. But it's ridiculous how people just go out and shoot. Wendy said if we don't drop links most of the time, we can't find channels in the searches. Right. So that's why I say y'all type triple threat so your link can be dropped by Nightbot so everyone can connect with you. Mr. So 47, are you going to do a meet and greet? It's a possibility. But I don't know. It may not be this year at all. So something to think about. Blind guy, his wife, and their life said, it's crazy how people think you want the smoke because they see that you carry. Right. I want peace. I want to make it back home. And that's just me. Some people like it, that extra. My family said, don't go to the range with your wife and outshoot her. You'll never hear the end of it. I love going to the range, and I do outshoot quite a few people. Yep. Oh, you're having some asthma issues. Well, I'm wishing you a speedy recovery from that. I don't know if you're taking medication. I have one son who has dealt with asthma, and it is so scary. It sure is. Hey, Mark Kratz, MC, how you doing today? Good to see you. Dry fire practice is free. It sure is. Get you some snap caps, and I keep those in my range bag as well, and I keep some at home. But take them to the gun range. You use those snap caps as well, and you do dry fire. Erica said she'll let you show off what I look like, not letting you look good for the people. Right. You let them have it. Know your fall a shot. Right. You have a good night. Back to nature. I appreciate you so much. Hey, AR Vlogs. How you doing today? Hey, Tarsha, I want to make a slingshot and send to you. Okay, Joseph Bishop Backwood Survival. My email is in my about section, okay? Because I know you mentioned something about making something for me in on one of my other lives, but I truly appreciate it. You could come to Missouri and see us, and others could come here. All the way to Missouri for a meet and greet, you're saying? Or you asking someone else? Crafty Mom Creation said, it's okay. I have a compact bow and handmade arrow. Well, you got some kind of self-defense. And you made the arrow yourself. They make air guns cheap to shoot. Yep, they sure do. Storms, Radios, and Cats said people have to get permission from him before they can shoot here. Sometimes they try to slip into the woods, but a one shot from a 12 gauge brings them out fast. Be careful with those warning shots, okay, Barry? The Virginia Bushcrafter. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you here. They have laways for firearms too. But when you go to a gun range, as I was saying, you want to have you want to be safe. Always practice safety regardless of where you are when it comes to a firearm. You want to have your medical kits, your IFAK or trauma video, your trauma kit, IFAK, or medical bag. You want to have that with you at all times. The same way you would practice firearm safety at home, you do the same thing at a gun range. Your life depends on it. So always practice safety first. Um, Hold on one second. Hey, Peterson Farms in Nashville. How you doing today? Good to see you. And good to see you too, Cassandra South Fulton Garden. How you doing? I seen you over at African Dreaming. She's Tia Drumgo said, what advice do you give to someone that is totally new to gun arms combo? You want to know firsthand what type of firearm that fits you best. So, like I said before in a previous question someone had, is go and train with several different firearms. See what's comfortable for you, and always get training. Don't stop at just going and shooting that one or two times. be consistent when you go into firearm training so you can be proficient in that particular firearm or any other firearms that you may purchase. And also practice safety at all times. Safety is so important. It may be scary for some people to think about owning a firearm, but it's things that you need to know and do before you actually get one. So if you want to reach out to me, my email is in the about section of my channel, and I can talk with you a little bit more, and I will give you my phone number as well. Chime Moss Farm said they have layaways to buy a farm to pay a little at a time. Right, they do have layaway. I don't like layaways because whatever I purchase, I want it right then. But they do have some where you can purchase the firearm. You will get it within a matter of days once it goes through the gun dealer. If you're ordering online, but you pay in installments, but you get your firearm right then. But a lot of people do layaways. Crafty Mon Creation said, read as much as you can, get as much information as possible. Absolutely. You do, I don't know it all, but I tell everyone, don't just listen to what I say. You want to do your own research. Get online. Google is your friend. You can contact someone that is at a gun store owner, anyone that could give you some advice when it comes to purchasing a firearm. But like I said, the main thing is I would tell you to go train with several firearms, rent those firearms from a gun range and see what feels best with you when it comes to shooting that firearm. Because you don't want to go buy something too big and bulky and your hands are small and you can't control that firearm at all. That's not going to be good. You're welcome, Tia Drumgo. Looking forward to hearing from you. But when you go to the firearm range, you want to be safe. Always practice safety. Always carry your medical kits with you. You want to always let someone know that you're out there. Hey, David, Corey with Crops, how you doing today? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming in here today. But when I say the medical kits and the IFAKs, they're not just for the firearm range. You want to have one. I keep one in my vehicle as well. I keep them in the home as well. I give them to other family members to keep in their vehicles because having that medical kit can save your life or your kid's life or anyone else's life. So always have a medical kit. Badass 93 Stang is saying your device is not connected, so I can't pull you up with it not showing. It said device not connected. And thank you, Vision Preparedness. But everyone, please type triple threat in the comment section so Nightbot can drop your link, please. Hey, Badass 93 Stang, how you doing?
Hello. What's up?
Good to see you here.
Yes, ma'am.
What's good? What's good?
I don't know. Made a quick run to the store.
Oh, okay. You done got you a tan.
Yeah.
Bright light, dang near white, huh? Got
I'm
that
good now.
Irish in us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent my mom a picture. She said, "You almost look Puerto Rican now."
Yep, I hear that too. That is too funny.
Yeah,
So what's good?
I don't know. I think I jinxed myself. It started storming.
Oh,
It's
it
like,
did.
yeah, it's like pouring. Well, it was pouring down, raining, but it's doing a lot of thundering and lightning. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to the gun range, are you practicing safe firearm safety?
Well, my fire range is in the backyard, so
Hmm.
but I
But
do, I do.
okay. Yes, that's good because no matter where you go shoot, you still want to be safe.
True.
And I know a lot of people who live out in the rural areas, they just walk out their home. They don't put on ear protection.
That's a must.
It's a must. It truly is a must because later on down the line, and you wondering why you cannot hear,
Oh yeah, that echo is hey, that echo is real. That's
it
real.
is. Always have ear protection. Always.
Yeah, that's a must.
And when it comes to eye protection as well.
Oh yeah, because hey, especially when you shooting ARs, hey, those shells will pop back, and hey, I had one to go down my shirt.
And it'll burn the crap out of you. I don't my boobs
Mhm.
been burnt several times. I mean, it's like hot
Oh yeah,
coals.
get stuck.
Yes. So just imagine something a hot shell hitting your eye. Now
Oh
that's
yeah,
bad. So you want to protect your eyes at all times. So have eye protection every time you go to the range. And also, I keep eye protection and ear protection in my vehicle. Even if if I end up in a shootout or whatever, I'm gonna still protect my eyes or whatever. But normally I keep it just in case.
right.
But yeah, you want to have your medical kit. I done said it multiple times, but hey, your medical kits, trauma kits, whatever you want to call it, you want to have it. Anything can happen at a gun range. Oops, we lost him. Maybe he'll be back. Storms, radios, and Cat said, Tarsha, you hate to leave good company, but I have a lot to do today. Great information as always. Much love from Central Kentucky. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate you. If you're still here, thank you so much. Okay, 93 Staying is back.
My bad.
No problem.
Still learning StreamYard.
Oh, yeah. The StreamYard is something else. A Hardneck Farm said, we keep a first aid kit in the car. I need to go check. He just cleaned out the car. Yeah, make sure it's back in your vehicle because it's so important. Like I had mentioned to someone that I was in Orlando, Florida on the trip, and it was a car accident that occurred right in front of me. I thought the car was going to flip and hit me, but it
Hmm.
flipped and landed upwards and didn't hit my vehicle, but I got out and rendered aid to those that were injured in that car accident. So we always say seconds count, waiting on someone to come and provide medical care to those individuals. I stepped in. So
Right.
if that's what you feel like you need to do, but when it comes to me, that was something that I felt like I needed to do. So I proceeded to provide medical care because I had the necessary items in my vehicle to do so.
Right. Right.
So always keep one in your home, in your vehicle as well, and when you go to the range. And Virginia Bushcrafter says safety is a priority. It absolutely is. Hey, we got Bob 942 here. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me up, Miss Tarsha. I just wanted to put it out there like I did on your last show. I'm Bob. I live in the Seattle area, and I remember 2 years ago. Remember that? Chaz, Chop, the takeover, all that.
So,
Hmm.
Bob.
Right now, there's guns available on every sporting goods store. There's mass of ammunition available. Get your stuff together now. food, water, whatever you need so you can shelter in place, because that's what we had to do. I already
Right.
had it all set up. We didn't have to leave the house.
Absolutely.
The wife is in healthcare, and she had to go to work. She had to, and she had her little Ruger, and food and water and everything else in the car. So if anything, why I'm saying that is because election time's coming up in a couple years. Get it now
Mhm.
while you can get it, so you don't have to leave your house.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the greatest feeling, even when the pandemic started. I didn't have to leave home at all.
Me too. Hmm.
Not at all.
And
Because I had everything there with me. And that was the greatest feeling ever. While
hmm
everybody else running around scrambling for stuff.
I was really happy to see that during all that stuff, the
Right.
during all that stuff with Chaz and Chomp and all that hate, that the
Mhm.
population stayed off the roads. The
Right.
population stayed home. And that's the smartest place to be. But just food, water, guns are available, ammo is available. Get it now
Mhm.
before the next election festival of love
Right.
happens.
And it's just not for election, it's for anything. Always
Hmm.
prepared for anything and
Anything.
everything
Yep.
to
Hmm.
happen because people have said, well, this was the big one. This was the test to see if we can survive, but there will always be a next.
There'd be
Just
more.
remember that it will always be a next.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to throw that out there. Thanks for having me up, Miss Tarsha.
Well, I appreciate you as always, Bob 942.
Yeah, I'm in process of moving. We're moving to a little bit safer location.
Oh
We're,
no, you're moving. I know you've been
yeah,
having some issues.
uh-huh, and yeah, we're not moving to the Philippines yet, but
Mhm.
we're going to stay here in Western Washington State for a
Mhm.
few more years, and flip it and get out. So peace,
Right, right.
peace and love to you guys. Get your stuff right now while you can get it.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm out. God
Absolutely.
bless everyone.
Same
Thank you
thing.
so much. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good day.
Have a good
And
day.
before I go any further, someone asked about, do I have a video on medical kits? I just posted a video from Vision Preparedness. That's what he specializes in, is medical kits. And medical kits that he actually have a company that he puts together. He has partners. So y'all reach out to Vision Preparedness. I put his link in the description box below for his latest video that he did yesterday. So y'all please go over and check out Vision Preparedness video on the 10 his 10 top 10 first aid skills, and he's part of collaboration for 30 days of preparedness collab. So you all please go over and check Vision Preparedness out. You will love that video.
Gotcha.
And Urban Garden Chronicle said, are earplugs enough or do we need the professional ear covers?
Oh,
Yeah,
earplugs
the
good.
earplugs is just something temporary. So you will need the actual ear muffs, the ones that go over your ears. I have the brand Walker. That's what I do like. Everyone else can choose different brands, but the Walker brand is good for me.
Hey, Triple, I got something to include on that. The
Hmm.
the earplugs, you have to make sure you put them in there all the way too, because you may think that they're sealed inside your ear, and sometimes they won't be, and you can actually lose your hearing.
Yeah, absolutely. You sure can. And they also make earplugs that looks like
Earbuds.
earbuds.
Yep.
Those earbuds that go in the ear. So if you do see someone at a gun range and you don't see the earmuffs, they could possibly have the earbuds in. They're electronically. Um, so that's their form of protection, which it works fine, but I just never tried it, which I may do because I don't like that feeling of something over my ears for a long period of time.
Right.
Yeah. But thank you for that information about those earplugs. Make sure they have those in properly.
Yeah, I had a buddy. We went to the range a couple years back, and he thought he had it in, and after shooting a couple of rounds, he couldn't hear out of his ear for about 3 weeks.
It's
So
so important. And that's why I say safety at a gun range is so important to be safe, because you think about defending yourself out in public or at your home, but you can be doing your own damage to yourself if you're not following safety, being safe when it comes to firearms at a gun range. When you're trying to learn how to properly shoot a handgun and become proficient in it, at the same time, you could be killing yourself. So it's so important to be safe when it comes to being at a gun range. And Mark Kratz, MC, said, I've been hit by ricochets 3 times at a gun range. Right. It is scary. I ended up at the hospital so they can do x-ray to make sure I didn't have any fragments inside my body, my arm. But it was so important. And I was grateful and blessed to have one of my gun range buddies there with me at the time, because I really didn't know I was hit. I just felt something, but I didn't know what it was. And then I happened to look down because I felt hotness coming from my arm, and it was blood just dripping. Yeah, that's where I answered the question about Peterson Farms in Nashville, about the videos on medical kits. I posted it for Vision Preparedness. He has not a lot of knowledge on the medical kits. My medical kits that I have, I also order mine medical kits from another firearm instructor that lives in Virginia. Her name is Steelheart's Firearm and Defense, or is it Steelheart Safety and Defense? But I can link. I'm before the end of this chat. I'm gonna put in the description box below also her website that you can go and purchase any type of. Well, it depends on what it is you want firearm gear, but hers is mainly geared toward medical, because she is a registered nurse, that she lives in Virginia, and me and her meet up every now and then, and we shoot together and train together as well. Let me go through this chat.
Well, Tasha, while you do that, I appreciate you letting me come on for a minute. I'm gonna get out here and run in the store real quick.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you for coming. And make sure you have your link dropped again before you get off, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful and safe time out there.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Crafty Mom Creation said, also, I think it's a good idea. If you carry, you should take a first aid and CPR class. Absolutely. It is very important that you do so. And when I do train others, we do go over first aid and CPR, but you want to, I don't certify anyone to be first aid and CPR class. I just go over that, introduce it to you. But it's so important for everyone to get CPR first aid training, regardless if you carry a firearm or not, because that first aid and CPR training can save your life, your family member's life, or anyone else's life. So I think it's important for everyone to be certified when it comes to first aid and CPR. Thank you so much, Mark Kratz. You will love his content. The Virginia Bushcrafter said, a case hit my eyelid, even though I had my glasses on less than a week ago. Not pleasant at all. If possible, wear contact lenses instead of glasses, and then wear your eye protection, right? Because the sunglasses don't have the actual, what I'm understanding, the actual protection needed from being at a firearm range. So those glasses that they have for firearms are specifically made to wear when you're out shooting firearms. And that is scary. I went from wearing my glasses to contacts because of being at the gun range a lot. And I wanted to be cute. Wearing glasses can't be too cute. But yeah. Cassandra's South Fulton Garden said my dad used to collect guns and made sure that he taught my siblings and me firearm safety when we were young to avoid us accidentally harming ourselves or others. Absolutely. Your dad did a wonderful thing. It's so important that you teach your siblings and your kids about firearm safety so they grow up knowing the importance of firearm safety, how to protect themselves as well. But safety is number one. Not everybody want to handle a firearm, but you want to be able to um, you want your child to know what to do when it comes to a firearm if they come across one, what to do. So we won't have any form of firearm negligence. Yeah, absolutely. It can save a life. That's right. Vision preparedness. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Absolutely. Okay, vision preparedness. You're welcome. I don't mind dropping your links at all. Yeah, he said we use the earmuffs. Mark Kratz MC says silicone plugs fit tight, comfortable. Yeah, you got to make sure they fit comfortable for you. Tiny amount of lotion on phone plugs help them snug and don't dry your ears. Oh, I did not know that. I need to try that because I've had used some before, the phone ones. And when I have a class and someone pay for my classes, I do give them the part of the kit that I include for the class. I have the eye protection, but I can't just go buy everyone the earmuffs. So I do the earplugs so I can hand out to everyone in their bag that I give them. So, and it has the foam on the ends. I believe it has the foam on it. If not, it's just to rub the silicone. But that's something that I need to mention to those who do use the foam plugs so they can be comfortable and snug. And you're right, vision preparedness, get professional first aid training. Get with someone who are what's the name of the Red Cross certified or any other company that you can be certified through to get first aid and CPR training from. Okay, Wendy, I'm glad you're back up and running. I'm gonna drop his link again just in case you can't see it, but I'm gonna drop it again for you and for anyone else. He has great content when it comes to medical kits. Mark Kratz MC says safety glasses at Harbor Freight are only a couple of dollars and are impact rated and are impact rated. That's good. Thank you for letting us know that, Mark Kratz. So you can find some nice safety glasses at Harbor Freight. And Wendy at Hardneck Farm says she grew up going to the gun range and shooting clay pigeons. Yeah, it is. It's fun going to the gun range. I mean, it sure is, but you always have to be safe. Thank you so much, Mark Kratz. I appreciate you coming. I sure will check out your latest video, shooting your small targets. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try to find that video and post that. But anyone else have any information that they want to share when it comes to firearms? Safety. Just type that in the message in the chat and I will see that. While I drop Mark Kratz's latest video on shooting some targets. You're thinking about booby trapping your house? Yeah, I do the same thing, but you got to be careful too, though, when it comes to those booby traps, because some people will try to sue you, even though they're trying to get through your doors. They will try to sue you. Yep, they will try to sue you. You need a Kimber 1911. Yeah, I was looking at those Kimber 1911s in the past, but they are very expensive. They're pretty, but they're really expensive. And then I recently was told that the quality is not like it used to be. So I bypass on that Kimber 1911. But like I was saying, you all, safety first always. Your life depends on it. When you're going into the gun range, always practice safety. Always carry a medical bag, or IFAK. Get one, get multiple right now. Don't wait. Go in and get them, because they will be used. So we won't say that something will happen, but you never know when something will happen. So it's so important to have your medical. Even in the preparedness community, you want to have medical, because it will be beneficial for you to have your self-defense, your medical, your food, your water, all those. And Vision Preparedness said, and they will win the lawsuit, right? When it comes to setting up those booby traps. If someone to sue you, even someone coming in your home and you injure that intruder, they can try to sue you as well. But always have the firearm legal liability insurance, which I do have through USCCA. And their link is also in the description section of this video below. So you can click on that link to find liability insurance when it comes to self-defense. Hey, y'all's best life, how you doing? And make sure y'all type triple threat in the chat so your link can be dropped, please, so others can connect with you. Thank you so much, Crafty Mom Creations. I appreciate you. I'm glad you found some information valuable. Hey, Lone Star Pioneer, and how you doing? Good to see you. Oh my goodness, we got Gone with the Winleys in the house. You all, this is my YouTube family. I really do love this couple here, Gone with the Winleys. Thank you for saying this is some great info. But you all, they are fabulous. When I say fabulous, I mean fabulous. I followed them from the beginning. They were in the prepping community, and now they are on the road RVing. But they are wonderful. Very wonderful couple. Y'all go check them out. And Going with the Winleys, if you're still in here, please type triple threat, all one word, so Nightbot can drop your link so everyone can connect with you all, please. The Virginia bushcrafter said, yep, my attorney advised me of that. Booby traps not a good idea. You will lose all of your assets and all forthcoming assets. Absolutely. You say you at work. I appreciate you coming through, though, Lone Star Pioneer, and I truly appreciate that. That's right. They don't make it easy. They don't make it easy for us law-abiding citizens. They sure don't. They sure don't. Yes, that's Peggy and Don. Yes, it is. Peggy and Don at Gone with the Winleys. Yes, that's my fam right there. I got to go check out y'all latest video. But thank you all for coming through. And I want to make sure Nightbot has dropped your link because I haven't seen it drop yet. But you all can also go over and check out their other channel on prepping. It will be Peggy and Don. That's the name of their channel. So I'm just not dropping Gone with the Winleys. I didn't see Nightbot drop it. I don't know why Nightbot didn't drop your channel link, but that is so weird. Yeah. So I dropped Gone with the Winleys in the message in the chat. Hey, G Mama Grows, how you doing today? Good to see you. Hey, Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead. I appreciate you coming by. You come by to get your Tarsha fix. That is too funny. Gone with the Winley said, not a fan of booby traps, but some sort of alert system or motion detectors can keep you ready. Absolutely. I have the Guardian perimeter alerts, the video cameras that goes off of motion and sound and visual, so you can see what goes on outside your home. Every angle of your home, you should have a camera system, perimeter alert, or motion detector to pick up and notify you that someone is out there. Hey, Vision Preparedness, thank you for coming up.
How are you, Tarsha?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Just got home.
That's good. And Chime Moss said, wear good gripping shoes at the range. Right. You want to wear proper shoes at the gun range. I wear some, what's the name of that brand of boots I wear? Start with a C, but they make clothes and boots and jackets and stuff. But I wear some boots. Sometimes I wear tennis shoes, but out at the outdoor range, they have rocks, the pebbles out there. If you don't have on the proper shoes, you can slip and fall. And that is not what you want at a gun range while you have a handgun in your hand. Is slipping and falling.
That would be true.
Not good at all. And thank you so much, Vision, for letting everybody know to smash that like button.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, Columbia boots. That's it, Urban Garden Chronicles.
Columbia.
I have 2 pair of those, so I switch up. Sometimes it be muddy out there, and I have to switch up my shoes because I don't like wearing dirty shoes. Somebody was like, you going to an outdoor range, but it just feel weird going out there.
Now, good afternoon, Urban. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, everybody, please go check out my family Gone with the Winleys. They are amazing.
Yeah, see, that's how you roll with the big dogs, because they were like the 3rd channel I started following on YouTube.
Peggy and Don.
Yes, with my private account. And I would sit back and laugh. They're good people. Good
Yes,
people. Make sure
Don.
y'all go subscribe to them.
Yeah, Don is former military, so
Right.
he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to firearms and safety. And when I seen
Yes.
their video on their Peggy and Don channel for the
Mm-hmm.
Myra safety mask, because he had a
Mm-hmm.
Myra safety mask. I believe that's the brand he had. But I
Right.
went and purchased the gas mask for me and my family.
I know that's
Myra
right.
safety.
Right. Exactly.
But Peggy and Don, if you want to know about prepping, go back to their other channel called Peggy and
Yes.
Don. I'm gonna put
Yep.
that one in here because this is preparedness month.
Right. Yes, it
So
is.
subscribe to both of their channels. Peggy and Don is their prepping channel, and Going with the Winleys is their RV and full-time RV and channel.
Matter of fact, I need to
But
go
please
subscribe
subscribe to both of their
with
channels,
my account.
everyone. When it comes to preparedness, they on top of it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Crafty Mom Creation said, I have 4 outdoor nest cam. Love it. Absolutely. You got to know what's going on outside your
Yep.
home. I don't
Yep.
open up
That's
my
right.
door until I look and see what's going on outside. And I
Right.
tell my kids, no, don't open no doors around here. We don't do no door openings.
Okay. No. And if you ring my doorbell, you're at my house on purpose, and I'm still gonna look at you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Bob 942 said, burn down the block. He's in the house
You
for
know
sure.
that, Bob. You know. Don't get me started, because I will do that. I will burn down the block.
You're so welcome, Gone with the Winleys. Y'all are fabulous. When I
Gone with
say
the
fabulous,
Winleys.
they are fabulous. And I
So
got a lot of my subscribers from them too, from them giving me shout outs. I just love them so. Yeah.
they're RVing it now.
Yeah, they RV and Gone with the
That
Winleys
is
is their RV channel.
my oldest brother does that with his wife, and I'm sitting here like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to subscribe to their new channel.
And Bob 942 said, before we move, we are getting a security system installed. You got to have it. I can't live without a security system. I don't see how people live without it. Yeah. You
I
know
am
about Peggy and
subscribed.
Don too, Urban Garden Chronicles?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to
Yes,
them.
Peggy and Don
Both of them.
is that's where it's at. They
Yep.
say Gone with the Willie said we are going to post more prep content on Peggy and Don starting October. Yes,
Yes.
yes. That's
So
fabulous.
I'm gonna throw this out, Don, and you can respond whatever way you want to. I would love to have you on a live. I do lives on Thursday nights. If not, that's fine too, because I've been following y'all for a while. But I would love to get you on a live to talk about prepping with a panel of other preppers that I'm gonna have. So
Yes.
that's my shameless plug, because I love me some Peggy and Don.
Yes, I be talking about you, Peggy and Don.
Yes.
I sure
Yes.
do. And
Yes.
then I find out everybody else know about you now. Wow.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
They
Y'all names out
owe.
here, these YouTube streets.
Yeah, they some of the original OGs.
Yes,
So
the original OGs. Yes. Yes. A lot of people came up in the prepping community falling behind Peggy and Don. That's
Yep.
true.
Yep.
Really. Yeah. Radio Jonesy in the house.
So,
Thank you for coming, Radio Jonesy. And Tia Drumgo says she's subscribed to both YouTubes. That's awesome. Thank you, Tia Drumgo, for subscribing to Peggy and Don and Gone with the Winleys channels.
and I can tell they real people, because I've never seen Don not smiling. He always is smiling.
Don is
I
a
love
smiler.
it.
Yes, I love it
Yes.
too. And they be talking about
Yes.
that on their channel, on their videos,
Uh-huh.
that Don is always smiling. Peggy said,
He
you
is.
wake up in the morning and look over there and Don over there smiling.
That's good. That's good. I like
He's
that.
happy. He's happy.
Yes. That's
Yes,
good
he
people.
is happy. And they are a wonderful, beautiful, blessed couple.
Yes, they
Rusty,
are.
but not broken. Thank you for coming in here, Rusty.
Good evening, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I'm so sleepy. I'm tired.
Yes.
Me and my
The
crew
Virginia,
were. Go
mhm.
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Virginia Bushcrafter said preparedness is a journey, not a destination.
Got that right.
Okay.
It's an ever evolving journey. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right, Virginia. I like the
absolutely.
new logo, by the way, bruh. I like the logo.
Yeah, that is nice.
I see you. I see you.
That is nice because you didn't have no logo at first, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I noticed that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Hillbilly Chicken
tired,
Ranch.
Tarsha.
Say
I'm
that again.
tired.
You
I'm
tired?
tired. Me and my boys have been burning the oil the last couple of days so we could drop this video. And it just so happened one of my guys in my mag, he's the one who did up my new intro. And, you know, he has a photography and videography business. And he surprised me with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed it to me last night. No, not last night, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was floored. I said, you got to be kidding me. So, yeah. Big shout out to Steve's Creative Sessions.com. He's bad. He's good. So it's another shameless plug. I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all, that's Vision Preparedness. I did drop his link, but you all
Yeah.
can connect with Vision Preparedness. He has a lot of information on medical. He has a IFAK that they call VFAK off of
You mean
Vision.
one of these right here? One of these right here? Yeah. Yes. The VFAT.
Absolutely. Badass 93 Stank said Urban knows everybody. Yeah, Urban be all up in the YouTube streets.
I know she do.
Radio Jones said move to Tasmania. Can't do that one either. I gotta have guns.
Yeah. And this is the one that I'm putting in the mail for you, Tarsha.
I truly appreciate it. Thank
The
you. Thank
mini.
you.
Yeah, the VFAC mini.
The
Yeah.
VFAC Mini. That's where it's
Yeah.
at, y'all. Go over there to Vision Preparedness, please. Check him out. You'll see how you
Our
can get one of
yep.
those VFACs.
It's not advertised because it's strictly word of mouth for now because our website's not finished. And I keep screaming at our developer, but he's hard headed. So he's kind of like me.
You want to carry a IFAK with you. You want to have one at home or multiple. You want to have one in your vehicle. You want to have one when you go to the gun range. And the one in the vehicle stays in the vehicle. It does not go out. The one in the home stays in the home. It does not go nowhere else but the home. So you want to have one for every area possible.
And I have multiple kits. You're absolutely right. I have 3 bags that stay in my truck. I've got buku. I mean, you could basically almost walk in any room in my house and there's a VFAC kit in that room. But it because being out here where I live, you know, it may take medical emergency 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get out here.
That's true.
So, you know, I gotta do what I can do what I do while I'm here waiting on them. So when they get here, all they gotta do is transport if necessary.
Yep. Absolutely. That's what they was doing with people that I had render aid to in Orlando. They was so surprised that I had all that gear with me, and they was like saying thank you, because they was able to just put that person on the what they call the gurney or whatever they call it.
Yeah, gurney.
And put them in the ambulance and take off. They didn't have to do anything else. So it's so important to have those life-saving gear with you.
You're right.
And Bob 942 said prepping never ends. That's so true. Hey, Garden State Gardener, how you doing? Good to have you here. And anyone new coming in, please type triple threat, all one word in the chat box. And Nightbot will drop your link for you.
I see you, African. How you doing, my brother? Everything good? I dropped in on your live a little bit today in between meetings, but yeah.
Yeah, they was talking about some real
I
serious stuff
know. I
going
might
on
have to
in
go back
Illinois.
and watch the replay. Yeah.
I saw the article, the news. I saw the news article, and I was like, man, I can't beat them folks living over there. Not living
Right.
over there, but if you're not ready, you better get ready and stay ready.
Yep.
Because if your state is implementing these new laws coming in 2023 in regards to who they would do arrest warrants on or arrest on site when it comes to second-degree murder, or when it comes to burglary, when it comes to kidnapping, when it comes to aggravated assault, the police department will not arrest anyone. And the crimes are very serious, and the list is
Yeah,
long.
they are.
So to me, every one of those crimes are life-threatening crimes. And if your state city officials would not arrest someone based off of those crimes and acts of violence, because they are violent crimes, attempted murder, second-degree murder, or whatever, you best get your self-defense in order. You need to be your first line of defense, your first responder.
Yeah.
Your medical, you need to have your medical as well.
Everything.
So get you a weapon, get you some ammo, and get training.
Yeah.
Because it's getting real serious out here.
Crazy.
It has already been serious, but times are changing, and they are letting you know that you are on your own. Like when I had my video last week when I said state officials here are telling people 911 cannot save you. They cannot. So they said, do what you have to do to protect yourself and your family. So to me, what that means is if someone comes to my house, kicking my door, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm not going to be waiting for 911. Yeah, I may pick up the phone and be like, 911, someone's kicking in my door, but their phone is going down where they can at least hear me. And whatever I say is going to back it up. That my life is in danger. Just know that. So don't come to my door or anybody else's door. Everybody get self-defense training.
Yeah. Yes.
Get your
firearm. Sad for them. So sad for them.
Those who don't believe in firearms, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you, because when that time comes, when somebody comes to your door, the police department will not be there to arrest anyone.
Right.
The coroner will be there to transport you to the morgue.
That's all they need to do. Bring a body bag.
Self-defense.
Just bring a body bag.
Absolutely. Hey, Life with Mountain Folk. I think I got an email from you. I have to respond to you.
Yeah, you don't respond too well to emails, Tarsha. You got so many. You got so many folks just blowing you up all the time, 24/7. I need to make an appointment.
Okay, Vision Preparedness. Thank you, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Yes, please hit that thumbs up button, everyone. Please hit that thumbs up. It helps get the word out when it comes to self-defense, safety.
Yes.
And being prepared. And like I said, we have other channels in here that are on the preparedness journey. We all are. And we're striving to be self-sufficient. You want to be your own source when it comes to your food, your water, your self-defense, and your medical. Hey, Faith Feathers. How you doing, Bonnie?
Good to see you.
Radio Jones just said, well, yes, we carry defibrillator and snake bite bandages in our car. So y'all have snakes there, quite often. Yeah.
That's right. And one thing I'll say, Tarsha, because we buy first aid supplies quite often, that with this so-called supply chain problem,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of stuff is out of stock, not in stock. Do
Right.
not, especially when it comes to like tourniquets, don't just buy a tourniquet off of Amazon. Make
Right.
sure that the tourniquet is certified by the TCCC. That's Tactical Casual Something and Care. Make sure they're certified certificates, because there's a lot of clone tourniquets coming from other countries that
Mm-hmm.
don't meet the standards here in the US, and could probably fail on you in a case. Because if you've never applied a tourniquet to a person or had one applied to you, I'm gonna be the first to tell you it hurts tremendously. And that's because it needs to close off that artery to stop the bleed. So there's an immense amount of pressure. And like I was talking with Tarsha, we will only use or sell cat tourniquets and soft T tourniquets, because they're certified, they've been used in combat around the world, and they work.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful when it comes to buying tourniquets. Just don't buy a knockoff cat tourniquet or soft T tourniquet. Make sure that it's a certified tourniquet.
Yeah, and the
And
SWAT tourniquets are not as they're tourniquets, but they're not as good as the cat tourniquets or the SWAT ones. So
right,
try not
soft.
to
You
get
need soft tees. Right,
yeah,
SWAT
soft
tourniquets
tees.
work okay on children because they're thin. But even then, I would still use a cat tourniquet on an adolescent or even a child, just because they work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
And get proper training to use how to use those tourniquets. Get training on how to wound pack. They'll do that in the
yes,
CPR first aid. Also
yep,
get stop the bleed training. I have stop the bleed
mandatory.
link in the description section of this video as well. So you can click on stop the bleed link, and you can also find out where you can get training in your area for stop the bleed.
Yep,
It is so
and a
important
lot,
to save a life.
and correct, and a lot of the stop the bleed courses are free, folks. They're free, and
Right.
they don't charge for them. But
Absolutely.
that is the minimum training that I always suggest. Minimum, a stop the bleed class, take a CPR AED course, take both of those,
Yeah, the AED
and
course as well.
yep, and build upon those.
Right. And know how
That's
to use the chest seals, know how to use
yes,
the gauze for wound pack and how to properly wound
yes,
pack. Know how
yes,
to use the quick clot.
yes.
Any type of medical gear, get training on how to use it, because even if you do have it and you know how to use it, it's not going to benefit you at all.
Right, and even if you may have a victim that you have to clear airway, so that's the nasal pharyngeal tube. Know how to use it. It comes with gel, and there's two different sizes. One is size NPR for an adolescent is a 20, and adult is a size 28. Get training on how to use it. I mean, even though it's simple to do, you put the lubrication on it and slip it up their nose, but you need to know how to do it. Yep.
And Cassandra South Fulton Gardner said, when it comes to defending my family and myself, I am concerned with what's legal. In your
Right.
home, your
She's
life
not.
is in
Yeah.
danger.
That's
Your
right.
life is threatened. You feel like your life is in danger, and that's
Yep.
what you need to be saying on the phone, so 911 recording can pick up that you're saying
Yep.
your life is in danger.
My life is in danger.
And I have in the description box below also a link for USCCA liability
Yes.
self-defense insurance. Get it.
Get it, folks. I have it. It's worth.
About $30-something a month. Get it.
Yep. And they'll pay up to what, 2 million in legal fees or a million in legal fees.
It will keep you out of jail.
Got that right.
Even if you are charged with something, possibly, but we're hoping that won't happen. It'll pay the legal fees. It'll pay that person who has sued you, because it can happen. It can. It's an incident that occurred where a man broke into someone's home. They killed the guy. The guy had a child. Well, that family had to pay child support for that child all the way up to a certain age.
18.
But that child's father broke into them people's home. But make sure you always let them know that your life is in danger. If someone kicking my door, believe me, I'm going to be saying everything that I have to say to justify me taking out that target. I refuse to go to jail protecting my family. And with USCCA, they send you a card with a phone number. They tell you, do not talk to the police. You don't have to.
Tell them you want an attorney.
You want an attorney. There are written quotes on the back of that card that you would say if you're ever in need to call 911.
Right.
Your life is in danger. You feel like your life
You're right, Black Guns and Gardens.
Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, how you doing? Sorry I missed you. I didn't see
you.
you.
You're right with the NPA too. Yep.
Gone with the Winley said, if you don't like guns, to understand that is very effective tool to protect you and your family and things you hold dear. Absolutely, because let me tell you,
true.
That person who's coming to your home to do harm to you, why the heck would you feel sorry for killing somebody else that is prepared to kill you? I had to tell that and break it down to my children as well. I don't want to hurt nobody. Well, baby, they came to hurt you. So I rather
and they don't care about you
be alive than someone else being alive who came into my home to do harm to me and my kids. I don't care what type of harm, even if you didn't come to kill me, you just came to do something else, you got to go. You should never be in my home.
Right.
That's just it. You never come to my home if you want to live. Don't come here. That's just it. I'm serious.
Right. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Right. And you come through my windows, which I do have alarm system for my windows as well. And I tell my kids, cut them freaking hands off. Cut them off. You see a hand come through a window, cut it off. And that's what I'm gonna do too. But and you won't be able to come through after I cut them hands off.
No, I'm gonna let you get in the window. Then that's where you will be laying when the coroner walks in.
But yeah, hey,
you're so violent,
Tarsha. For nothing.
You're so violent. So violent.
I'm not violent. I'm just.
I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. You feel so violent.
When it comes to my life, my kids' life, it comes out of me. You're
supposed to. I don't blame you. You're supposed to. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
But you're so violent. Huh.
Hey, Sheena, Keto Bar Life. How you doing? Somebody come get Vision Preparedness.
How are you, Sheena?
That's right, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. In God we trust, but God expects us to take care of ourselves.
And really He will. And
just
I will go ahead. I'm sorry.
Just like African Dreaming mentioned on his live about people who saying God this and God that. But hey, you got to do what you have to do.
I hope they believe in God, because I'm going to arrange the meeting.
Yes, and God wants you to do what you have to do to protect yourself. I'm just not going to stand in front of no Mack truck and say, "Oh, God gonna
You hear Urban?
What Urban said?
She's
I got to go look
she
for it.
uncomfortable with me saying burn down the block. Well, if you don't live on my
Yeah,
block, then you don't have to worry about it.
exactly. And Radio Jones said everybody loves Tarsha in Australia, even
Of
Australians.
course, they love Tarsha everywhere.
Who
They love
said
her around
turnips?
the world.
Good to have you in here, Black Guns and Gardens. And Black Guns and Gardens has a fabulous video out, you all. When I seen his video out for his vehicle preparedness kit, it made me just so happy. It cheered me up. I've dropped it in my community. I shared it on my community tab. Y'all, please check out Black Guns and Gardens on my community tab, or you can drop your link, Black Guns and Garden, by typing triple threat so everyone can reach out to you and connect. But he has a fabulous vehicle preparedness kit. I told him we
I'm
got to
gonna
be
check that out.
twins somewhere because we roll the exact same way. When I tell you we roll out heavy, we roll out heavy. My kids, it just tickled them to get to death when we be riding down the road. I'd be like, we roll out like heavy. We the triple threat round here. Because I ain't finna let nobody do no harm to me and my babies. And I tell them that on the daily. It's not gonna happen. You actually found bandages not made in China. That's good. That's real
Nice,
good.
nice.
Sheena says she get all hers. They ship them to my house.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's the
Black
way to
Guns and
do it.
Garden always have him a companion. I like his slide ins on his videos. Urban said it's tourniquets, not turnips. Right, it's tourniquets. And Crafty Mom Creation said, don't go cheap when it comes to life-saving supplies. I'm a penny pincher,
That's
but
right.
I don't play when it comes to safety. Absolutely,
That's
Crafty
right.
Mom
That's
Creation.
right.
Thank you for saying that. I never go the cheap
Black.
route, even when it comes to
No,
guns. I'm sorry. I just
no.
cannot go buy a gun that I feel that's not up to par.
Right. Black Guns and Garden, I just subbed to your channel. And I appreciate your support and subbing to mine as well. Thank you.
And Life with Mountain Folks said we have had first aid, CPR, AED, and wilderness survival training. Awesome.
Awesome.
That's the way to do it.
Yes. I'm working on a collaboration that I'm not going to say too much about, but it's going to be with about 8 people. And we're getting ready to do some stuff. So it's still in the works. And if we can pull it off, it's going to bring a lot of knowledge to the community. So
That's awesome. Can't wait to see what that's about.
I'm swamped. I got so much going on that it's crazy. But that's what we do.
That's what we do. That's what we
That's
do.
what we do. Yeah.
And G Mama Grove said, for gardeners, lamb ear leaves stop bleeding and can be used as bandages.
All
Oh,
right. I'm going to have to research that. I hear you, G Mama. I hear you. I'm going to have to look that up.
right.
Right.
Candy do that, Watson. Please send ghosts. How you doing, sweetie? Good to have you here.
Goats.
Who quiet today, Sheena? It probably was a little quiet till the burn down the block man came in here. That's when
No,
everybody got all in the uproar.
I'm quiet. I'm tired. The last 3 days we've been putting in 16 to 20 hours. It's been crazy.
Thank you for coming, Wendy. If you're still in here, thank you for coming. I truly appreciate you, sweetie. And I can't wait till your video drop. Hardneck Farms, Wendy, she is in that collaboration, the Last Chance Cook-Off.
Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Yes, you're right. That's all I'm gonna say on that topic because I got something coming about that. But yes. Yep. Visa and MasterCard have already signed off on that deal.
Yeah. That's something. That's
So
another news article that I saw that I said I was going to possibly do a video of live on, but I believe some other people may be doing one as well this week. So look for a link in my community that I'm gonna share out for those lives that's going to take place on other channels in regards to this credit card tracking when
yeah,
it comes to firearms and ammunition. And Radio Jones just said they need those snake bite bandages because they can just be walking, gardening, and get bit by snakes. Oh my goodness, I definitely can't live
mhm.
there.
Where's he at?
Australia,
Oh,
Tasmania, Australia.
down under. Yeah,
And with the MPA, the bevel end should be toward the nose
toward the
septum.
nose septum. That's true.
And he said the wildlife is more deadlier here than people. Wow.
Wow.
That's right, badass 93 Sting. I'm going to tell him, don't come here. You ain't going to do nothing but find a pool of blood.
Y'all are so violent. Good gracious. Good gracious.
Hey, you got to be.
I understand.
They telling
I
you to do what you
understand.
got to do.
I
So
understand, but you're so violent, Tarsha. You just
better make sure they have a weapon. That is true, that they have a weapon. I can't say it online, but we'll talk
thank
later.
you. Mm-hmm.
Will USCCA cover you if you are using something that has been grandfathered? It's like they don't in Georgia. Weapons are not you don't have to register a firearm.
Right.
So you can get a firearm from anywhere. It doesn't have to be something that you purchase yourself to protect yourself, if that's what you're asking. Cassandra South Fulton Garden said that's some really valuable information. And
Yep.
Bob 942 said, touch my women. It's over for you.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, that's that right there. Like I always say, mess with my family from a place you will not see will come a shot you will not hear.
How my little baby said, period. Period.
With a
Mom said,
T on
period.
the end.
And they gonna like badass 93 said the upper room. Yes, that's what they be in the upper room. And Sheena Keatormore said they come to eat a sandwich. You shoot them, they die. You just got manslaughter. That is true. But like I said, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. Can't say everything on here, but just know if they come to your house, be prepared to defend yourself.
That's it. That's all you need to do. Wanted or unwanted.
And I've heard they tell you to tell that person to leave. You tell them to leave. And you make sure you letting them know that you're the 911 know that you're telling them to leave. If they refuse to leave, then it goes to a whole nother level.
See,
But you need to be telling that person to leave. That's what they tell you to say.
Yeah, they do. I'm not having a conversation, period. I'm sorry. You may get 4 words out of me, and after that, yeah, it's over.
Right. Know your laws for your state and your local city laws. Know your laws.
Yep. That's absolutely correct.
In my yard and they try to break into cars or steal property, the law enforcement said put up signs saying no trespassing and do what you have to do. But hey, I'm not finna go kill nobody outside my home that's trying to steal my car. I'm just not gonna do that.
Nah, it ain't worth it.
If they come into my home, it's on a whole nother level.
I'll be right back.
All righty. You got to meet violence with violence. You can't be nice and kind to people, especially if they come into your home. You can't. Yeah, he uncomfortable to be burning down the block. He uncomfortable. Crafty Mom Creation said, I have no trespassing sign and in no solicitation. They've been warned. Absolutely. And that's what the police department told me. If they come again, then you do what you need to do. They told me that, but I'm not going to do anything if they're coming outside my home trying to steal a vehicle. I'm going to let that be. The vehicle is replaceable. But if you come into my home, it's a whole nother story. And I'm gonna be justified on me eliminating the threat. You're so crazy, badass 93 Stain. The Virginia Bushcrafter said, yes, yes, yes. Warn them as best as you can, and then oh well. Yep. Police department said put up those warning signs. But don't go shooting outside your home giving no warning sign. That I don't do. Because that round could hit innocent people. So that's why they say just don't go shoot off no warning shots. No, no, no. Never do that.
Mm-hmm. So I need to interject this. Uncomfortable because burning down the block. Y'all, I'm gonna put it out there, and you know this, Tarsha. Don't take my kindness and my smile as weakness, because when it comes to doing what needs to be done, yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like everybody else, you know, we all have to do what we have to do, and we'll do what needs to be done in order to protect ourselves and our family. It's all good.
Absolutely. Yep. And when that day comes, if it ever happens to you, just be ready.
Right.
We can't never say, oh, it's not going to happen. You never know what could happen. And you want to be ready, people.
Right.
With these laws changing, where the police department is not coming to arrest someone for second-degree murder, aggravated assault. Come on now, you can die from someone committing a crime on you for aggravated assault, second-degree murder, drunk driving.
Correct. It's not correct. Yeah, it's not about if it'll happen. It's about when will it happen.
When it will happen, and you have to be ready. You have to be ready, because I'm gonna be ready. I stay ready. Me and my kids stay ready. And like the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch said, our home is protected by Smith & Wesson. You pick the day. Absolutely. And Garden State Gardener said, just to let you know, you guys are singing on my channel. It's out of the box way to promote channels and put a face on your page. Thank you so much. What is that? You're featuring us on your channel?
Garden State Gardener. Just to let you guys know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Urban, why you always picking on me? What's the problem here?
What Urban said?
Something about, we know you're not uncomfortable. You probably have matches in your pocket. You know what? Hey, this is for you, Urban. This is just for you.
You got fair rods. I keep fire rods.
I don't carry matches. See that right there too. Always.
I carry matches, lighters, and ferro rods in my vehicle and my purse. So it's going down.
And just to let you know, Urban, if I'm gonna burn up the block, it ain't gonna be with a lighter or matches, and I'll leave it at that.
Growing with Hudson says she's at work. You hit the like button. Thank you so much, Growing with Hudson. I appreciate you. I hope you type triple threat in the comment section so your link can be dropped, please, so everyone can connect with you.
Folks, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Tarsha puts in a lot of work on this channel to bring some amazing content. Like the video, share it out, subscribe if you haven't, folks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vision. I see this Garden State Garden. He has singing videos. I forgot he does those singing videos.
Who?
Yes. He does those.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do an amazing. Like I told you, Tarsha, we got a couple things that we're working on in a collaboration together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out the dates.
Right.
And I'm talking to my guy last night about one of our collaborations, and
Mm-hmm.
we're either going to record it or live stream it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's an amazing videographer and has some great ideas. He's in my mag, so he's a prepper too. So he threw out some ideas, and I was like, man, I never even thought of that. So just got to figure out a date to get you up here to Ohio, and we'll go from there.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Fallen Skies Homesteading and Preparedness channel. How you doing? I appreciate you coming and thumbs upping.
I'm loving the icon. I am loving the logo. That is awesome.
And Not For Nothing Homestead said, triple threat and visual preparedness. The Garden State Gardener just did a funny one of YouTube from this live. So funny, he gives me my giggles for the day. Oh my gosh, I got to go catch that. And his thing do be so funny though.
I'm looking him up now. See now.
The Garden State Gardener, please look it up. And hold
and
your
I'm
phone
gonna,
up if you can to show me.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to him if I'm not already. Garden
Snake bites through the roof in South Carolina, mainly copperheads. I seen a news article on that today. They said the young or baby copperheads are in effect right now. And Australia has some of the most poisonous spiders in the world.
I just subscribed to him.
And that's why you need to have medical kits at all times. You never know what could happen, even with it when it comes to snake bites, spider bites.
You're so wrong, dude. You so
Let me see it. Let me see
it. You have to look at it because he put it to music, Tarsha.
Oh, he put it to music.
He put it to music. You have to go see it.
Y'all go over to Garden State Gardener.
You so wrong, Garden State.
Let me pull up
That's
his
good
channel.
though. That's good.
Let me pull
that's
up his
good.
channel and drop that link to that video.
That's good.
Everyone can go over there and check out that video.
So wrong.
Too funny.
So wrong.
I can already see the face, the look on our face.
Yes.
Now that is too funny. Now that is just too funny. You wrong for that one.
Yes, it is. I just put the comment in there. I said, you so wrong.
Garden State Gardener.
That's good.
You are a mess. Now I'm gonna be laughing all day. I'm gonna send that to my family members for sure, so they can watch that.
I'm debating.
That is too funny. This is a video clip. Of triple and vision. That is too funny.
You so wrong. You so
I didn't get to see the whole thing, but hey, what I saw is hilarious.
It's not long. It's like 17 seconds, but it's funny. That's good.
What I saw had me bust out laughing on this camera. Yes. I'm sorry, y'all, because when I laugh and it's something funny, my mouth is like loud.
Yes. Loud. So you're good, dude. That was good.
Ginger got her laugh in for today.
Yes.
The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch said, "I'm not violent unless attacked." Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no hold bar. It's no hold bars. I'm going in.
Yeah, like, I can be your best friend. I can be your best friend, or I can be your worst nightmare. I mean, you pick.
You must see my little saying. I think I took it down, but it used to be, I can be the light of your life or your worst nightmare. You pick and choose which one you want to see. Vision preparedness. TLC in the garden said just so violent.
Nah, I'm not violent. I'm just protective of what's mine and what belongs to me. Plain and simple.
And Crafty Mom Creation said a weapon could be anything. That's true.
Right. Right. You know?
Nothing is off limits when it comes to protection.
If all I have is a pencil, you're gonna.
And Faith and Feathers, Miss Bonnie said, Miss Tarsha, the Bible says someone who won't defend their family is worse than an infidel.
That's right.
Yes. G Mom Grows telling y'all about the plants, her seeds. Please smash that thumbs up, everyone. Yes,
hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share out the video, and stay away from garden.
Thank you, Bonnie. In Ohio, have access to stuff from my dad that was grandfather. Stop selling them in the 80s. Yeah, keep that stuff.
Yep. I'm in Ohio too. It's out there. You just got to find it.
That is true. Crafty Mom Creations.
That's right.
It's always in favor of the defendant.
Right.
The defiant ones.
Yeah. Laws were created for law-abiding citizens.
Tell them to leave. They can point to the door and do the foot action, like kicking them, like out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people think kindness is a weakness. And I'd be like, don't let the cute face fool you and its sweetness. Don't.
Uh-oh. See, you
hey, it is what it is. I've been this way since I was a child. I knew I was going to be in law enforcement. I don't play. The Virginia Bushcrafter says your home is your castle. No invaders ever. Never,
got
ever.
That right. That's why they have the castle law. Absolutely. I can defend my castle. You enter the castle, you will render unto Caesar.
And Crafty Mom said they will catch a homemade arrow.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Placed properly will be deadly.
Right.
Yes.
Carbs Homestead. Hey, how you doing? Sorry I missed your live today. You sure can, Faith and Feathers. You can warn them with pit bulls. A lot of people do believe in having dogs, which I don't have none. But I'm going to get some. And Fallen Skies Homesteading and Preparedness channel said, rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's right.
You got that right.
And better be insured. Yep, better be insured. Absolutely. And yeah, hand gestures. That's right. That one finger will do it. Pooh Bear got herself a pit bull puppy. She intends to warn people. Good thing to have. And Badass 93 thing said, Faith, my dog's job is to buy us time. Yeah, David Corey, kidnapping is on that list. The police department will not arrest people for kidnapping. Crazy. Lots of ridges on these 18 acres. You come in on your legs. I decide to plant a new tree that day. That's what I'm talking about, Ginger. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, ma'am. That's the Georgia girls talking. Yes. She said she decided to plant a new tree that day. Yeah, I like that. Urban Garden Chronicles said, we know you're not uncomfortable vision preparedness. You probably have matches in your pocket now. Oh, that's what she said earlier. Yep, long as they barking. Hey, Jeffrey Allen, I'm so sorry I'm greeting you. How you doing today? If you're still here, thank you for coming. And also type triple threat, all one word, in the chat box, and your link will be dropped, sir. David said, that's his blue lighter. They asking if you did comedy as well. And if you can sing. Hey, Drunken Chef Barbecue, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Yes, thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for that reminder, Drunken Chef. Hey, Rita's Ruse, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Oh, I think I seen somebody come through here. Motivation from the weightlifting geek. How you doing? I haven't gotten down there. I'm looking on one device. Ooh, that's awful to hear, Faith and Feathers, about them baby copperheads. Yes, thank you so much, Garden State Gardener. That is, I got to watch the whole thing, but that is hilarious, and I appreciate you promoting my channel that way. I truly do. Yeah, if you type triple threat, your link will be dropped, and everybody can connect with you all. You got to go feed your girls. Thank you for coming. I truly appreciate all your input you have given us, Crafty Mom Creations. And I'm so glad you enjoyed this live as well. And thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Badass 93 thing said, that was awesome, Garden State. Hey, Bailey's Guides and Service. How you doing today? Thank you for coming. You gonna try to join Miss Susan's panel tomorrow? Yeah, she been trying to get you up there, Miss Bonnie. That's right, Jeffrey Allen. There is never enough protection for the family. Get all you can. I guess Mr. Vision Preparedness device went out. And Jeffrey Allen said, true, just because I am nice, that is not a weakness. Mess with a tiger in his den. True facts. Because we don't play. We don't. That's right, Miss Faith and Feathers. Miss Bonnie said, Miss Tarsha, do not underestimate her adorableness. Right. Because it's deadly. When you come with deadly intentions, you meet deadly. Good targets is cheese and it's in saltines. And he said he trained my pit bull boxer was trained dyslexic. Hey, Brown Coat Blue. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my live. Brown Coat Blue said, if y'all talking about the Illinois law, they absolutely will still be arresting people for kidnapping and murder. Okay, is it depend on what form, or it just takes, I think I heard someone say that it would take a couple of days for them to go out and search for that person. That's what I heard. I haven't went all into the laws, but I just seen the article over the weekend. But I heard someone say that it could take days for that person to go hunt that suspect down. And even by that time, them couple of days could pass. They had also mentioned, this other channel, African Dreamer, mentioned that that person can be out of the country by the time the police come after them. So really, that's bad. Yes, I'm in Georgia, Fallen Skies Homesteading and Preparedness channel. Yeah, you in Covington. Okay. I have frequent the gun range out there in Covington. Um, what's the name of that big gun range out there? I can't think of it right now. But I frequent there as well. Let's see. I seen someone else new come in. The chicken, how you doing, the chicken? Good to see you here. And Faith and Feather says she got to go to Hubby Monster's home. Hey, Gary. How you doing? Good to see you today. Brown Coat Blue said all they have done is remove the cash bail, so you can't pay your way out. There's also a pretrial limit now of 90 days without charges. There's a major scare tactic attempt going on right now with it. Wow. Well, I'm going to do some reading up on it. Yes, it's always a pleasure to see you, Gary. You brighten up my day, sir. My buddy. Well, you all, going back to the topic is being safe, being prepared when you go into a gun range, even if it's an indoor range or outdoor range. Have all your necessary safety items, your IFAK, medical kit, trauma bag, whatever you want to call it, and practice safety when you're going to the gun ranges. Oh, thank you, Gary. Thank you. Make sure you all type triple threat in the chat so your link can be dropped, please. Vision Preparedness is back.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I hear you.
Okay. I don't know why I can't hear you, but that's just
Did you change out your earpiece?
One of my microphones.
Did you change out your earpiece? You still can't hear me? I hear you though. What did you do different the last time this happened? I can't remember. When you was on my Mother Sparks channel.
I can't hear you.
Or you was on your channel. I just sent a message to him. So anybody else have any comments or questions? Because I'm going to end this live real soon. But I truly appreciate everyone coming and listening in. And everyone coming in, giving their input and insight when it comes to being prepared. practicing safety at a gun range. What do you have in your range bag? And Gary said we load our magazines, but don't load the weapon before we're ready to shoot. Right. You can always have your magazines loaded, but don't insert your magazine in your weapon. And Gary said, nobody leaves the line until ceasefire has been called.
Thank you for having me on, Miss Tarsha.
And make sure everyone drop that magazine before you lay your weapon down. Drop that magazine and make sure your weapon is clear while you're at the range. You got to know all the safety rules when it comes to firearms and practice those safety rules. Hey, New Jersey fishing maniac, how you doing? Good to have you here today. And you have a wonderful, blessed evening, Garden State Garden. I truly appreciate you coming over and giving everyone a big old laugh for today. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And that's right, Belt Loop 29. If a misfire happens, call it out. Yes, indeed. Anyone can call out, call ceasefire as well.
Right.
And you never point anywhere but at your target. And Jeffrey Allen said, amen. Safety is number one. Absolutely.
That it is.
And never muzzle anybody. You may hear somebody say, never flag anyone. That's never muzzle anybody. Never point that muzzle at anyone. And Gary has on here, once you are finished holstering your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of, it's not a lot, but there are safety rules when it comes to firearms. And you practice those same safety rules at a gun range. Also have your medical gear with you at all times. Your home, your car, and at the gun range.
Yes.
A lot of people don't even think about having those life-saving skills or gear when they go to a gun range, but you need it. Things happen.
That's true.
In what's going on in this world, things happen.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Be prepared when you go to the gun range. Have everything that you need to properly have a good day at a gun range and make it home safely.
Mm-hmm.
And Black Guns and Gardens said, I also frequent an outdoor range where it is required that you keep a chamber lock in your firearm when it's not in use. Absolutely. And in my little thumbnail, I have two orange ones on the table on that thumbnail. And you put those into your ejection port, and that alerts people that your weapon is clear and that chamber is open and lock, and that slide is locked back. But you put that in the ejection port.
That's good, Virginia. That's right. I always carry one on the range also.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You're realizing it's so important to take one to the gun range.
And it could be not necessarily you that get injured, but somebody else that's there that you could render aid to.
Absolutely. Seemed obvious, but never point your weapon at anybody. And I've been flagged by people, the people who are new to firearms. And that's the thing, that people with new firearm owners, please stop us acting like you know it all. You don't know it all. Because you're breaking all the rules from the time you put your hand on that firearm you're breaking all the rules. So please take advice, do your research. If you're not getting the training from me, please get proper training from someone who is certified.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. And I know I done said it many times, get a medical kit for your home, your vehicle, and the gun range. So you won't have to shift that bag to different locations because you may forget it. That bag being in your car when you need it in your home is not going to do you any good. So have the one in your home, have one in your vehicle, and have one with your range bag. I have mine latched on to my range bag.
Mhm. Yep,
So
same here.
it's very important that you have your tourniquets, your bandages, um, your chest seals, your quick clots, your wound packing gauze, your ace bandages, your cutting shears. You want to have um, alcohol prep pads. You want to have gloves. You want it's a lot of items that you need to have in your IFAK, and you can reach out to Mr. Vision Preparedness here. That's
Yes,
on the panel. His link, I dropped his link to one of his latest videos that you can catch his video on top 10 first aid skills. And I'm gonna drop that link again
thank
for
you,
anyone
Tarsha.
that has came in new.
But yeah, folks, you know, it's time to get in the mindset of nobody's coming to help you, and we need to be self-reliant and self-sufficient, because at the end of the day, we are responsible for us.
Yourself.
Right.
Right.
Yep. You're right, Virginia. Right. When we can.
Absolutely.
So we might as well.
And this is not trying to put fear in people, but it is true.
Mm-hmm.
You have to save yourself. No one is coming to save you. Be prepared to be your own first responder. That involves being your first line of defense and your first line of medical attention. Do what you have to do. Get your self defense gear in place, get your medical gear in place.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nicole Shave, how you doing? Good to have you here. Hey, Josh, he at Skinner Farms. How you doing? And Beltlu 29 said, amen. It can take police time to get where you are.
That's right.
And when it comes to your life, seconds matter. Seconds matter.
Yes.
You can bleed out with them in a matter of minutes. You can bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
So why not have tourniquets, chest seals, quick clot, whatever you need to stop that bleed. Save your life and others' lives by having the necessary medical gear on hand at all times.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Have it.
And I'm gonna just throw this out here, Tarsha, because we're working on something for when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving away a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll leave it at that. But
Okay.
you folks, you get it while we can still get it, because I believe there may come a time where we can't get it. So,
Yeah.
you know, that medical supplies is right up there with food, water, and shelter and security. So don't procrastinate, get it done, and get quality supplies. If you have questions, you can drop me an email. My email address is on my About tab on my channel. I got no problem answering questions and
Right.
things like that. Or you can hit up Tarsha. She's just as knowledgeable. So there's tons of people in this community that know a lot of stuff. I don't know everything, and I'll be the first to tell you. But I know people who may know, so we can figure it out together.
Right. Absolutely. Do your research, everyone. In YouTube, a lot of content creators have some valuable information. If you feel like some of it is worthy and could benefit you, take that.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you need to do to protect yourself and your family.
Yep.
Be your own first responder.
Yep. Smash the like button, folks. If you haven't smashed it, please. Let's show some support here to Triple Threat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Share out the video. All that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yep. Yes, indeed.
I appreciate you having me on, Miss Tarsha, and
You're welcome.
allowing me to babble and all that good stuff too. So
I was
thank you
sharing
very
out
much.
someone's channel. Sorry, I got a little.
You're all right. I appreciate you and everything you do for the community. And I've told you that many, 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 many times.
Yes, I appreciate you.
So, yeah.
Gary said tampons are used to plug up bullet holes. I am told. Yeah, someone was just saying that this morning.
No.
But have
Never.
the proper gear if possible.
Yeah, if that's all you have. So tampons absorb. So that means it's not going to technically allow the blood to pool and clot. I mean, if that's all you have to plug up a bullet hole, by means use that and then apply direct pressure because it will help, but it necessarily won't work.
Right.
Yeah. And I had an EMT lieutenant that's an EMT tell me that because I asked him about that exact same question. And he said, no. He said, but if that's all you have, use it. He said you would be better off taking off your t-shirt and wrapping it around it and applying direct pressure. So, yeah. But if that's all you have is a tampon, then use it.
And Jeffrey Allen said he loved his med kits.
I'm with you. Same here, Jeffrey.
Hey, Al Chafe, my back Steph. Hey, my buddy. How you doing? And Jeffrey Allen said, remember to change out some supplies that have time limits. Right.
Look who just showed up, Tarsha.
The Roman Prepper in the house. Hey, Roman Prepper.
Roman Prepper, my man.
That's awesome. 27 folks. I think it done dropped down now in 83 likes.
You got 84
I just got finished sharing out his Roman Prepper's link for tonight. Everyone tune in. I shared it out on my community tab. There's always people willing to help. The only dumb question is the one not answered. That's so right, Bill.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely. So right. Black Guns and Guards said, I live in a city with a police department in excess of 600 personnel, and many, many times they do not have units to respond. It's on you.
That's right.
Right. You are your own first responder.
It's true.
You are. You have to save yourself.
Yes.
Your family.
Yes.
You're welcome, Tia Drumgold, and thank you so much for coming.
Yes, indeed.
I'm so glad it was very helpful for you. And Jeffrey Allen said, always as I come in, because I know Tarsha is going to have some awesome content. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey Allen.
She does. She
I'll be
always does.
show until someone come up, then I can open up a little bit more. Hey, infamous Nova, how you doing? I seen you on somebody else's channel. I wonder if it was African Dreaming. But thank you for coming. And Al Chafe said his one chip challenge coming up on his channel. So y'all please check out Al Chafe, My Backstep. That's one of my buddies. If you want to know something about survival out in the woods, Al Chafe can do that. Jeffrey Allen said duct tape is better than tampons. Oh wow.
Yeah, in a harsh, I'm with you. I would use, because that will apply pressure and slow down the bleeding. Yeah, that's true.
Right. And the Roman prepper again.
My man.
Yes,
My man.
he is.
Yes, indeed, without a doubt.
And
I'm looking forward to tonight, your live, Roman prepper.
yes, and that's in like almost 30-something minutes.
Okay.
Not for nothing, Homestead said, I am going to go start dinner. You guys be safe, strapped, and blessed. Amen. Thank you so much, Ginger, my neighbor, Georgia girl. Belt Loop said duct tape will fix a cat that was run over. We're using here for almost everything.
That's right, Belt Loop. Right. Duct tape is a man's go-to thing. Duct tape will fix anything. Right.
But you got to get the right duct tape. You got to get the right duct tape because they stopped making duct tape like they did back in the days.
The Gorilla duct tape, though, is off the chain.
That regular duct tape is not like it used to be back in the days. You'll get your whole hands glued together. Now you can just pull that stuff apart.
Yeah. Yep. You're right, Al. Duct tape fixes everything.
Infamous Nova said a t-shirt and pressure is the best.
Yep. That's all you got to stop bleeding.
Okay, if that's all you have.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I've seen people use that to cover a wound temporarily.
Mm-hmm. Roman prepper is talking about a tampon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Temporarily, and you have to apply pressure to it.
And I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for the Roman prepper for his live coming up tonight.
Yep.
But I also dropped it in my community tab. So if you don't click it on here, it'll be in a community tab as well. Jeffrey Allen said, I have used the double stitch sleeves and bottom of the t-shirts as tourniquets.
Yeah. Yep. You can do that.
Al Chase said, you the best. You know that. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. See you later on your live, the Roman prepper. Thank you for coming in here today. Hey, Miss Vlog from Hong Kong. How you doing, sis?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this your first live? Oh, that's awesome.
Welcome. Smash the like button and subscribe.
I keep quick clock gauze and combat gauze pads on hand all the time.
That's what's in my VFAK kit.
Yes. I keep it in my vehicle, my home, and my go bags and my range bags. It's everywhere. They are expensive now.
They are.
They are expensive, but hey, your life is worth more than that.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much, Nez Vlog. She shared it on her community tab. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Nice. You said the Roaming Preppers Live is at 5?
It is 5:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that is 4:30 Central, but 5:30 Eastern.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's in 40 minutes.
I got time to fire up the grill and get it hot for dinner.
Yep. I was gonna do some grilling today, but
I am.
I'm gonna probably do it in the morning. Yeah.
Nice.
And just have it ready for the evening. Let it slow cook out there all day tomorrow while the kids are at school. And then while I'm outside, I can do a little bit of shifting around this patio with these planter pots and stuff for this garden. Then go check on some other stuff. Oh, here your twin.
Who? My man. There he is.
Pots and stuff for this garden. Then go check on
There he is. How are you, sir?
Oh, here your twin.
Got allergy jump going on today.
Your YouTube is on. Your YouTube side is on.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that.
And what you doing today?
I got allergy jump going on.
Oh, I feel sorry for you, Josh.
Now that I know you in good hands, Tarsha, with Josh here, I'm gonna drop off. And
Who said? Cause he blow up the block too.
you know what? It don't matter. All I know it'd be taken care of if it had to come down to Josh doing something.
Yeah, Josh
it
got
don't
my
matter
back.
what it is, right? I know that.
Josh got my back. I know that. He
That's
already said it.
Yep, exactly.
How he said it one time. I ain't even gonna repeat it, but yeah, that's my buddy.
Yep,
It's hard telling what I said.
Huh?
It's hard telling what I said.
You said don't tell him?
I said it's hard telling.
I can't even hear you. I couldn't hear.
He said it's hard telling what he said.
Oh yeah. The way he said it's only can come from his mouth.
Of course.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me on. I'm gonna drop.
Well, I appreciate you coming up and giving us some of your valuable insight and valuable information on your VFAK.
I don't know how
kits, medical bags. Yeah.
We got to do it because you never know whose life you may save. Maybe yours, maybe a total stranger. So
that is so true. That's
we
why
all
you got
in this
to have
together.
it.
Right. Good to see you, Josh. You came in right on time. See, that's perfect. So with that note, thank you again, Triple Threat, for allowing me to be up here and babble. Everybody
You're welcome.
in the chat, take care.
I see you in the Roman Prepper chat in 30 minutes or less.
Sounds good to me. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Stay safe and God bless.
Stay safe, buddy.
Thank you. Hey, Planner Garden TV, how you doing today? Good to have you here. Let's see.
It's Andrea, isn't it? Life with Mountain Folk. Is that Andrea?
Thank you so much, Virginia Bushcrafter. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nets Vlog 21, for connecting to the Roman Prepper. Who's Andrea?
I think it's Life with Mountain Folk, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was at first. I think he was talking about the Digging for Health because that's her name.
That's right.
Because I didn't see her come in.
Hey, Chris. That's Tennessee Bushcrafters, Chris.
Oh, he said the Leos know I got mags or ammo anytime we cross paths if they need it or medical supplies. And see, that's good to have that connection with them. It really is. Al Chase said, when the world falls apart and zombies come for everyone, I'm going to get you, Tarsha, to do security for my community. I be Yep. Hey, Tennessee Bushcrafter, how you doing? Were you here early? I can't remember. I see you so often. It seems like I see everybody. And it seems like I just, I see your name all the time, what I'm trying to say. I probably skipped over your name. But good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Did you see that mess I got into this weekend?
Yes, you and your yoga cowboy pants and all that going on. I wish I could have made it, but I was on grandma duty. But yeah, y'all seem to have a good time at the homesteading meetup.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time.
Beltloop 29 says, see, y'all have a problem, Al. She'll be down here with me in Mississippi. It's a lot closer. She'll be my security chief. Yeah, Beltloop. It'll be much easier for me to make it to Mississippi than Canada. You're right.
You just fly up here and I'll come get you. Come on up, Gary.
Yeah, but it's so important to create a mag, everyone. It's so important to do that. Yes, indeed. Have someone or a group that you can rely on, depend on, and trust. Okay? That can be an assistance for you when SAF or any type of situation that may occur. Have a mag. Al said the pay is better here. And Life with Mountain Folks said, not a chance, Gary, at Built Loop 29. She'll be up here in North Georgia, same state. True. Life with Mountain Folk. That is so true. And Tennessee Bushcrafter said Gary is probably at work. Yes. But it's 2 hours and 57 minutes in, everyone. I appreciate you all for coming. I really, really do. I thank you for all your support and love that you have shown, and I truly love you all back. And I want everyone to make it out of every situation. So that's why I want you all to get your self-defense in order, get your medical in order, get your prepping in order when it comes to your food, your water, your shelter, your means of eating, heating, and cooling as well. But our video today is about safety and preparedness at the gun range. And those same safety and preparedness rules apply to every aspect of your life. Safety and being prepared. Always. Safety comes first. We got Al coming up.
Hey, Tarsha.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm
Scott?
doing good. I was just wrapping up.
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know if you were staying on for another little while. I heard you talking about going on to another live.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I just finished up a couple of things and said I'd pop up for a minute to say hi.
I appreciate you coming. Did you drop your link?
Yeah, I dropped a link to the video for the one chip challenge.
Okay.
Like I said, I got that coming up on Thursday. So not tomorrow, but the next day.
I'm gonna make sure I share out your link too, okay?
Well, thanks, Tarsha. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I really
You're
do.
one of my first buddies too.
I remember your first live. That was
Your
fun.
first live, yes, my first live, yes.
You didn't think you were even going to make it through it, and you ended up being on there for almost 6 hours. Sure. That was
Right.
fantastic.
Absolutely. You helped me make it through there. You, Belt Loop, Devil Dog, Dale at 9 Acres Family Farm, and then Chris and Larry Homestead popped up on there. Yes, yes, yes. It was a blessing to have
There's
you all come and save the day.
so many good people out there.
It
It's amazing.
is. It's very much so. A lot of wonderful people.
Oh, let me just do this real quick.
My Backstep One Chip Challenge, September the 15th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all check that out. My Backstep.
It's gonna be a good time. It's
I'm
gonna be
not
lots of.
doing
Oh, go ahead.
I done the 2020 version. I won't eat.
Oh,
I
did
got. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that one.
Every year they make it a little bit hotter.
Yeah, the 2020 was.
We all got the 2022 version.
I got it upstairs. I'm just not eating it. I'll give it away.
No, that's it.
I'm gonna send it to
So I'll
Tarsha.
probably say the same thing after I eat this. I'll probably say never again.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we could just pack these up and throw them at people, and that would scare them away.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a form of protection.
I'm gonna put this box in my window. I'm gonna put the sign that's in this box that says "I crushed the one chip challenge" in my window. That will scare everybody away.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there.
Yeah, I've got mine upstairs.
Yeah.
Chip, it was hot, but the worst part was about 4 or 5 hours later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all, Belt Loop said, I'll think of some way for her to get over here. Georgia will just have to fend for itself. Just saying. Gary, I love that.
Gary, I'll just run down there and snatch her up, throw her over my shoulder, and come running back to Indiana.
Well, you know what? I'm on an island, so they'll have a harder time getting here.
Yes.
So once I get you here, that's it. We don't have to worry about anybody else.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey Allen. I truly appreciate you and love that you come over here, and I appreciate you so, so much. Much love to you too. He said, everyone keep an eye not only on what you are doing, but others as well. That's right.
Yeah.
You see something, say something, and have situational awareness. Know what's going on around you at all times. That's all part of being safe.
Another thing too, a lot of people are afraid to share the knowledge that they got.
Right.
Don't be afraid to share out your knowledge. If you know something about something, tell people so that other people can be prepared for it themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like we just had a couple of home invasions here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm outside of town, so I'm not as concerned about it. Not to mention the fact that they come in my house, they're going to have quite a bit of trouble on their hands.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
But there's been 2 guys apparently going around, and they've broken into a couple of houses now and stabbed the people in there, and apparently one of them died, and they're still looking for him. So
is that the brothers?
No, this is here in town in St. John's in Newfoundland. That other one, that was up away. That was up on the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 2 brothers they were looking for. That was last week. This was only here today.
Wow, today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, early morning, I believe, like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning or something.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I know it's one thing. If somebody is beating on my door at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they're going to be afraid when I answers the door. It doesn't matter what they got in their hands.
Right. You're right.
You gotta get past the Rottweiler and a boxer to get to me.
I appreciate you. What
Hey,
you
Jonesy.
say? What did you say, Josh?
You got to get past the Rottweiler and the boxer before you get to me.
Yeah. Josh, I'm sorry, Josh. I thought it was Scott. I don't know why I was thinking Scott.
You're fine.
Yeah,
He does.
correct me. I'm no good with names. Just correct me. I am horrible with names. Lucky I remembers my name when I gets on here half the time.
Mhm. Hey, Tennessee Tactical One, how you doing today? And thank you for coming.
Yes.
Jonesy.
What is Jonesy's though? What day is his?
Same day.
No, I don't think it is. I think they have different days.
No, it'll be all on the same day. It's just Jonesy is a day in the future.
No, I still think it's like later on.
Sorry about that. That's the wife asking questions.
Nicole, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, she popped in and she's just about every room she goes into, she says hi, and people are like, "Hi, where's Al?"
Yeah, she pop in and say, "Hey, humans."
Yeah, everybody comes around. Hey, where's Al? I was like, I'm popular.
Oh no,
Hey.
it's 22nd in Australia.
Yeah, but no, I am quite capable of defending myself, and I'm not afraid to defend myself. So
Absolutely.
that's why I don't worry. Like people worry about having their address and everything up online. I don't worry about having my address online. You know, even to this day, they still throw out phone books with everybody's address in it. Your name, your phone number, and your physical address is in a phone book.
It is.
Unless you pay to have it unlisted.
It
Oh,
is.
it's for you. That's for you.
Belt Loop 29 said, once the zombies hit, Tarsha will be known far and wide as the protector and pride of Mississippi. Georgia will be a distant memory. Just saying, Belt Loop, you are too funny. And he said, you're welcome to come down, Josh. And you,
No.
Nicole, welcome to come.
Now, see, here's the big thing with that. Belt Loop is a police officer, so he should be the one protecting people, not having to come and bring you in to protect people. Isn't that not the way it's supposed to be?
He's trying to create his mag. He's trying to
Huh?
create his mag.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to create
He's
his
just
mag.
trying to make an empire to take over the world. That's all he wants.
Wants to make your ship in the afternoon.
And life with mountain folks said better safe in the mountains than the swamps, Gary. Just saying.
Yeah.
Canada
Safer again on an island. Canada is lawless now. I wish it was. We got so many laws there. We can't even turn around.
Hey, Steve Gilmore, YouTube channel. How you doing? I think I saw you in African Dreaming today. Good to see you again. Hey, the organized pineapple. How you
Hi,
doing?
Pineapple.
Hey, Pineapple.
Good to see you here.
I just
And
put out a
Daniel
couple of
Jones
short
said,
videos.
hi, Nicole.
That different.
And the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch said, Belt Loop, what about me? I'm in West Tennessee.
He don't care about anybody else.
Oh, Lord.
He's not worried about anybody but the ones that are in Mississippi. He wants Blackbeard's gold. That's all that is. That's where Blackbeard's gold is supposed to be buried, down in Mississippi somewhere.
He said, except Mississippi is known for zombie problems from The Walking Dead. Just saying, Gary, safer closer to home in Georgia.
Yeah.
But they had Walking Dead in Georgia, too. They recorded it in Georgia, I think.
You know where they didn't have any Walking Dead? Newfoundland, Canada. Nope, none.
And Tennessee Bushcrafter said UPS nor FedEx can find their house. Yeah, we're a team, Belt Loop 29. We're definitely a team.
Get to work, Gary.
Everybody just load up and we either make our way to Chris' house or over to mine.
Oh, you bring it up there.
Yeah, I bigger fighter.
We got you on the big screen now, too, Josh.
Gary. Oh, Nicole Chase said, Gary, I'm coming instead.
I'll ship her down there now if you want.
Bless you. He said Georgia and Virginia where the movie was made. Thank you so much, Steve Gilmore, YouTube channel.
Hey, Steve.
And we have Jaden 0428 in the house today. How you doing, Jaden?
Oh, Bello, I'm sorry, but this is as big a screen as I got.
I like that big screen.
Gary says Canadians call that a big screen.
I like that.
How much bigger do you want a TV? Really? I like to be able to see my whole TV, and I have to sit there and go like this.
Right, right.
What happened over there? Did you see what happened over there? I didn't see what happened over there.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to end this fun times. It is 3 hours and 10 minutes in, and my kids are home, and
Oh, gotta look after the kids.
too.
Gotta look after the kids.
Right.
My garden didn't fare so well, Tarsha.
Yeah, because if Devil Dog was here, he'll be messing with Gary.
Yeah,
Lookout
that's okay.
towers. Lookout towers are good to have. Yeah. But I thank you all. I love you all. I truly appreciate you for coming and spending time with me today. I really do.
That's
And
not a big TV, Gary.
thank you
I got
all.
an 86-inch upstairs. That's a big TV.
Oh, for all the comments, questions, and input that you all gave. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Yeah, see you later, the organized pineapple. Good to see you today. And thank you so much, Bob 942. I appreciate you. Always appreciate you. You know that.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, Bob was on the panel earlier. I love you, the hillbilly. I'm about to call you the Beverly Hillbilly.
That's
I love
fantastic.
you
You
too,
need a new name.
Chicken Ranch. That is so funny.
Oh my, that's great.
Yeah, I got to go, you all. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us up, Tarsha.
You're welcome. Stay safe, everyone. Practice safe firearm handling, safety, and preparedness, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, and be that triple threat. Okay?
See you, Tarsha.
Bye-bye, you all. Love you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hitting the wrong button.
Gotta hit the end stream.
Take care, everyone.